Hi, everyone. It's Shannon Shy. Welcome to another installment of Great Thinkers Thursdays, where we stroll through history, grab a quote from one of our great thinkers, and then I apply it to OCD recovery. Our special guest today is Ralph Waldo Emerson, the American essayist, lecturer, philosopher, minister, abolitionist, and poet. Waldo, as he liked to call himself, said, "Unless you try to do something beyond what you have already mastered, you will never grow." Right? Waldo's quote zeroes in on the essence of personal growth and professional growth. It is especially true when we talk about the journey of the OCD recovery experience. The long, arduous journey of OCD recovery can be reduced to each moment when OCD taps us on the shoulder, or as one of my clients likes to say, punches us in the gut, right? We think about recovery as being this long journey, and it is, and we have to be patient. But if you think about it, you can reduce it all down to each moment when OCD trips you up, gives you doubt, gives you anxiety, leads you to that compulsion. Our objective in that moment, at that fork in the road, is to resist giving OCD what it craves, right? Resist giving the response. We have to endure the doubt and anxiety each time, every time. Whether it's a not so scary thought or whether it's a great, big, scary, disturbing thought. Of course, on that hierarchy of anxiety producing thoughts, some episodes are less difficult to prevent the response, and some episodes are more difficult because they feel more scary or scarier. We find that we can be successful in the ones that are not so scary. Once you figure out what to do, right? You figure out your strategy. We find successes. And sometimes we're not so successful as we move up that hierarchy into the more scary thoughts. How do we take that next step from the not so scary to the scary? They're really scary. Well, we do so through perspective and having a warrior attitude. So we take pride in our successes, but we're not demoralized when we're not so successful. The challenges that lay ahead with the scarier thoughts are actually opportunities. Be emboldened by this. So, four things to keep in mind. So, understand that you won't grow unless you try something you haven't mastered, going back to Waldo's quote. Second, understand that if you can do the less difficult exposures, you can do the more difficult ones. This is where my technique of 0 = 0 comes into play. If I can do that one, I can do this one. If that has zero value, this one has zero value. No matter how much my brain and body are trying to tell me that it's way too scary to do, I get to choose whether I give it value. And I do so by demonstrating through my behavior that I'm not giving it value. Understand, third, that your successes of the past give you momentum. And momentum is a huge advantage for you, right? Feel the momentum. I was successful in the past, so I will be successful in the future. And understand, fourth, and most importantly, that you actually have the power to do this. I have a client who recently told me that he feels like he's only 40% better, that he's 40% or successful 40% of the time. And he was dismayed by this. And I was like, no, don't be dismayed. right? Celebrate. 40%, that's huge. 40%, huge. Use it. If you can do 40, why not 50? Why not 60%? And so on. Why not 100? 0 equals 0, right? Go for it. So take the next step. The wind is at your back. You can do this, right? I know this to be true. I'm wearing my Marine Corps sweatshirt today. The motto of the Marines is Semper Fidelis. What that means is always faithful, right? Be always faithful to yourself, to your future. I am always faithful to you. I will be here, walking with you along this journey. So let's do it. Let's do it together, right? If I can do it, anybody can do it. There isn't anything unique about me that allowed me to recover compared to anybody else. I just wanted it bad enough. So, have an awesome day, and I'll see you on Saturday for Q&A. Talk to you later. Bye.